Hi lovelies, you're welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how I make my smoky jollof rice base. I do like to make them in batches. I love doing this because it saves me so much time. So whenever I just want to cook jollof rice, I just know that I already have the base in the freezer. So all I have to do is cook my rice and then that's it. Just bring everything together. This is just such a lifesaver, especially on those busy days. So these are the main ingredients that you will need: some fresh tomatoes, red bell peppers, onions, garlic, ginger, scotch bonnet peppers, and some herbs. I'll start by washing the tomatoes thoroughly and then cut them in half. Next, I'll deseed and wash the red bell peppers. Then I'll peel the onions, the garlic, ginger, and scotch bonnet so that everything is ready to go. For the herbs, I'm using fresh basil, parsley, and rosemary. These are from my garden. So fresh herbs, they add an amazing flavor to the food and aroma as well. They just taste so good. But if you don't have any fresh herbs, dried herbs work just as well. So I use dried herbs whenever I run out of fresh ones anyway. Before arranging everything, preheat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius. Now line your baking trays with some parchment paper and then spread out the tomatoes, the red bell peppers, onions, garlic, ginger, and scotch bonnet. And then also add the fresh herbs. After that, sprinkle some dry thyme. I didn't have fresh thyme, so this is why I'm using dry thyme. So I told you earlier, if you don't have fresh herbs, go on to use the dried ones. Now next is to season everything. I'm going to be adding some seasoning cubes, salt, and a little black pepper. So this is why I like to season it. Seasoning before roasting allows all the vegetables to absorb the flavors while they cook. It gives the finished jollof base a much richer taste. So finally, go on to drizzle some olive oil. The olive oil will help the vegetable to roast evenly and also helps it to caramelize well and develop that delicious smoky flavor that you're going for. Now it's time to roast everything in the oven. Pop everything in the oven and allow it to roast until the vegetables are soft, slightly charred, and caramelized. You need this to come out this way. This roasting step is what gives jollof base the deep smoky flavor, so you don't need to miss this step, okay? While that's roasting, go on to dice some onions because you'll be using this to fry the base later. Once the vegetables are nicely roasted, remove them from the oven. If you're using multiple trays like I'm using here, you may need to rotate them halfway. So take the one from up and put it down and vice versa. Now transfer all the roasted vegetables and herbs into a blender and blend until smooth. Next, heat some oil in a large pot and saute the diced onions until they are soft and fragrant. This gives a delicious flavor base before you start adding the tomatoes. Now I would like to also add a little bit of tomato puree. So go on to add that tomato puree and fry it for a few minutes. Frying the tomato puree removes the raw taste and it deepens the flavor of the base. Now I'm going to pour the tomato mix, the blended tomato mix, and stir everything together. Cover the pot and allow it to simmer gently. I don't like covering the pot with the main lid. I like to use this mesh so that it gives it air to breathe and it will simmer beautifully. This step takes patience. It's not something you have to rush, okay? But it's worth it because it concentrates all the flavor and thickens the sauce beautifully. So you just have to reduce the heat and allow it to simmer. Also, I like to season the base, so I'm going to be adding some seasoning powder, paprika, curry powder, thyme, and a few bay leaves. You can feel free to adjust the seasoning to suit your own taste, okay? Now, keep stirring occasionally while it simmers, and remember, leave it on low heat. As the sauce cooks, the excess water will evaporate and the flavor will become more concentrated. You will notice a little oil rising the top. I don't like using too much oil in my jollof base, so I simply cook it until it's thick and rich. Once the sauce has reduced nicely, just know that it is ready. Also taste it. The raw tomato taste shouldn't be here anymore. It should be tasting better. Now allow it to cool slightly and then divide it into freezer safe Ziploc bags, or you can even use an airtight container. Freeze them in individual portions so that they are ready whenever you need them. Just get the quantity you need and that's it. So this is what I do. And whenever I want to make jollof rice, I simply take out one portion, add it to a pot with my stock, add a little water and add my rice as well. And that's it. It comes out beautifully. It makes cooking faster and you don't need to compromise the flavor. Like, this is already pre-made. This method has saved me so much time, especially now that life is getting busy. Instead of just roasting and blending everything from scratch every single time, I can simply grab a portion from the freezer and get cooking. I hope you found this helpful. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share it with someone who loves jollof rice as much as we do. Thank you for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye.